And we're live.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, whatever time it is for you right now. Just know that you were locked in onto the point with
Skip.
and the King. You guys know what to do. Go down there, click subscribe, click like. We actually have a giveaway for our 400th subscriber. We have a Raptors toque right there, brand new, fresh out the box. For any of you guys, we're just going to pick someone randomly. Oh my goodness, Skip, can you believe it's been 3 years that we've been doing this podcast?
3 years today.
For
This
the
is our
Raptors?
anniversary.
Happy anniversary. How do you feel about that, my man? Like, it's been 3 years. Like, shoot, when you brought this idea to me, and
I remember.
sat down with pen and paper, man, shout out to Josh. Like, dude, how do you feel about that, man?
We've come a long way. I mean, we're not where we need to be yet, but compared to where we were 3 years ago, this is a whole different ballgame. I remember we were in this same room that I'm sitting in now. We were just trying to figure out how to fumble with a mic, how to pass it back and forth, how to come up with some reasonable content. And it was honestly, guys, it was a mess. If you think we're sloppy now, you should have seen us then. So I think we've come a long way. We still have a lot of growth to go. But 3 years, that's what they say, right? You gotta build it up. You gotta work hard. You gotta, I don't know what else to say. Just we're getting where we need to get, and 3
That
years.
was 9 hours worth of jargon that nobody will ever see the daylight of.
Took us 9 hours to do like a 20-minute video. So yeah.
Okay, well, Skip. Shoot, man. I don't even know where to go with this, man. It's been 3 years. Like, we've been doing this, and you've been gone for a while, right? You've
been gone for about a month at this point. Yep. Just had to reset some things. Had to clean up my lifestyle a little bit, but
yep.
We're back.
There's a reason we've been gone. It's not because of this. It's because of what? What's it because of?
Wow. The reason I took the break is because of my health. But the other aspect that's, since I've been gone, I have received a copy of this book. This is the book. I've been sharing it on social media. It has one of my stories in it, a story titled Dollhouse. It's a really interesting book. I think you guys should go online. I'll put the links in the description below. Go online, check it out. You can order a hard copy. If you're not interested in a hard copy, I think it's like $6.50 for a digital copy. But absolutely go out and check this book out. It's not like what you might think of as like serious hardcore literature. It's really like stuff that might be interesting to you guys. Like if you're into, like, I don't know, hookers, hitmen, like just crazy stuff out there that like crime fiction, mystery, that kind of thing. So it's a great little book. Check it out. I would say just go down there, click the link and check it out if you can. It's always great to support writers who are coming up in the world. We can always use the help. This is a great press, Outcast Press. They're focused on helping writers find their way in the world and get paid for their work. So definitely check that book out if you can.
Skip, sorry, I'm just throwing this at you. This was completely off script, but can I be the vocalization for the book and read it to people?
Yeah, you want to do that?
I love crime novels. That story that you wrote was great.
We'll put an episode, a side episode up of us reading our fiction. Anyway, moving on.
But yeah, we do have a bunch of people, and we got to thank every single one of you that are subscribers to the point, right? We got to thank all of you guys that have come on the show and voiced your opinions and said what you got to say towards us. And we've actually had no choice but to come back. And you guys know we're OGs in this game. So we have come back. And it's actually been a great ride. And one of our friends, Skip, can you pull up that clip of our friend Jazz?
Hey Skip, Brian, aka King, congratulations on the 3-year milestone. It's not easy to consistently churn out content, quality content for 3 years. So that's a huge milestone. So I just want to congratulate you guys with that. I guess my one question is, if you could pick one guest, anybody, basketball player, Playboy bunny, what have you. If you could pick one guest to be on your podcast, who would it be and why? Peace.
Wow. Thank you, Jazz.
Great question.
Thank
Great
you
question.
very much. Thank you very much, Jazz. It's Jazz Greywald. You guys go check him out anywhere on the Toronto Star sports content editor. That's where he is. You guys could definitely find him there. You want to get at him, get at him. That's okay. But that's a great question. Skip, you want to go first or can I?
I'll go first. So I'm gonna go probably a little off the board here. I'm gonna go with the king of the basketball nerds. I'm gonna go Zach Lowe. I would love to get Zach Lowe on the show. Just pick his brain. He knows so much about the game. He has such an interesting way of thinking about it, and I love the way he came up through Grantland, through the Bill Simmons, through the Bill Simmons network, basically, and has become just this force of nature on ESPN, in the basketball thinking universe. I don't listen to him as much as I used to. I don't read him as much as I used to, but I love Zach Lowe, and I would love to just pick his brain about how he got to be at the level he was, from being basically, I think he was an English teacher at one point, just writing about basketball in his spare time. So I would really, that's the guy I would love to have on. I don't know. What about you, Brian?
Okay. For me, I have that answer is threefold.
All right.
Okay. Now, Jazz asked, Playboy Buddy, Kelly Marie Monaco.
You went in a totally different. Okay, you went in a totally different direction than I did for this.
Wait! Hold on. She got me through high school. Thank you, Kelly Marie Monaco. I'm tagging you on this video. There is no question. Sorry to say it, I might be a connoisseur of that, but okay.
All right.
That's when you said Playboy Buddy. But a person I would love to have on would be probably, he also asked why, so I'm going to give you somebody and say why. It would have to be Jessica Alba. I was 12 years old. She was 11 years old in the movie Camp Nowhere. Just so, like to me, she's the greatest. But basketball-wise, oh, by the way, Jessica Alba, I love you. I'm tagging you on this. You are my favorite.
I'm speechless. Like, I'm trying to think of what to say here. I'm just speechless. Like, yeah, I mean, I could name like 6 hot chicks, but let's go on. Let's move on.
No. Of all 14 of my ex-girlfriends, she's number 1, and they all know that. Anyway, but if I were to put it basketball-wise, Skip, what I would love to see would be you and I sitting there with DeMar DeRozan, Kawhi Leonard, and Lowry sitting right there just to discuss what happened with the Raptors championship in 2019 when we started.
I love that idea. I think it'd be great to just have Kawhi and DeMar and have them like beefing on screen, and Lowry's like not even there. Because Lowry's like the mediator. Lowry's like the guy who makes it all smooth over. But I think it'd be nice to have DeMar and Kawhi just by themselves. By the way, if we were a hockey podcast, I'm just gonna say this on the hot chicks subject. If we were a hockey podcast, I would absolutely have Alicia Cuthbert on. But she's not gonna know anything about basketball. Let's be real.
What about Carrie Underwood? I don't know. Is she married a hockey player? I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? I know you like country, but
I don't know where that came from.
Who knows where that came from either? But that was a great question, and thank you, Jazz. We really appreciate it. Skip, we also have another question. Let's throw that up there from man.
Hey guys, happy anniversary. It has been a crazy 3 years for the Raptors organization, and you've done a great job of covering it so far. I can't wait to see what you say in the next few years. My question for you is, if you could name the top 3 individual, so player seasons in Raptors history, who would your top 3 be? I'm going to hang up and let you answer. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Thank you, Tyler. That was a great question, and we appreciate the sentiment. You guys go check out Tyler Partridge one on Twitter. To me, he's the guy. Like, this guy, every time he speaks, I just can't stop laughing. So I can't help it. But he did ask a great question. Skip, do you want to go first, or shall I?
All right, I'll take this one. So I actually had a bit of trouble with this one.
Ooh.
At first, I had a little trouble with this one, but then I was just thinking about it without doing any research. I was just thinking, what 3 seasons popped into my head? And the 3 seasons that popped in my head are Vince Carter's 2000-2001, the year that he missed the shot against Philly. Kawhi Leonard's 2018-2019, obviously, for obvious reasons. And then I was trying to pick out a Kyle Lowry season, and I was kind of torn between a few, but the one that kind of jumped out was just the one. I didn't want to go with the championship year because that's sort of Kawhi's season. I can't think Kyle took a bit more of a back seat in that season, but I was thinking the year that they lost in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Cavs, whichever year that was, which turned out to be 2015-16. So those were just the 3 years.
You called that year.
Yeah.
We were watching that together.
Those were the 3 years that popped in my head. And then I went and I sat down at Basketball Reference and I just looked it up. I was curious, like, if I missed some stuff. But I basically came up with the exact same 3 years. I think they're 3 of the top 5 seasons all time in value over replacement player. So you look at Lowry 15-16, 21.2 points per game, 6.4 assists per game, 4.7 rebounds per game. So, I mean, typical Lowry season, a little higher in the points category.
You're getting so analytical.
Yeah, wow, these are the basic stats. I'm just running through the basic stats. 3rd all time in value over replacement player. You look at Kawhi, 26 points per game, 3.3 assists per game, 7.3 rebounds per game. He was 5th all time in value over replacement player, but that's in only 60 games. Because remember, he sat out a bunch of that season. So, I mean, and then you add what he did in the playoffs. I think that's. I was ready to put someone else there if someone else deserved it, but when you prorate the time he missed, when you factor in the playoffs, like, it's definitely a top 5 all-time season, probably top 3. And then obviously Vince, 27 points per game, 3.9 assists per game, 5.5 rebounds per game, 1st all-time in value over replacement player among all Raptors seasons ever, 7.2 value over replacement player. And I mean, obviously we all remember the shot against Philly. So these are really the 3 of the top 5 seasons. Absolutely. The only other 2 that were contenders were Vince's season right before that season and Lowry's season from 13-14, which I think he might have scored a little more in that season or something. But essentially, it's those 3 players, whatever particular seasons you want to pick from them, it's got to be Kawhi, Vince, and Lowry. Yeah. So what do you think?
You know who I got? Okay.
Who you got?
I'm going to shock everybody right here. I know this is before your time. As you sip that Raptors cup.
Yeah.
Damon Stoudemire's Rookie of the Year season. The first ever Raptor. I was there. I went to those games. I watched it.
That was an atrocious rookie class. Let me just throw that out there. But
yeah, you can talk all the shit you want. I don't care.
He had a good season. I think it was like 19 points per game. Like he had a good season.
19.7. Yeah. 19.7. Yes. By the way, my cousin, shout out to Rhea. I know you love him. I know you were in love with him back then when we were 15, 16 years old.
So who would he bump on your list? I'll put my list.
I'll go with Damon Stoudemire. But you know what? I have 2 players in the same year for your Toronto Raptors. Okay. And I will have to say that would have to be Bing, Bang, Boom, Boom, in Kawhi Leonard when he came to the Toronto Raptors that year. And not to mention, that year, Kyle Lowry? Are you kidding me? Taking those charges? This dude was like getting knocked over. I loved it. I loved it. And Skip, this is when we started our podcast 3 years ago, where we started actually covering this, and we actually took a deep dive into looking into everything, as opposed to just being a couple cooks looking at a TV screen.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Right?
So
that's what I would have to say.
Let me wind it up a sec. So I get why you picked all those guys, but you're really gonna leave Vince off the list completely?
I love it. Vince put. I can't pick a season to answer that question. But Vince did put the Toronto Raptors on the map. I remember playing NBA Streets, NBA Legends, and they had an actual court just for Vince Carter. You know, I remember growing up listening to Dr. Dre in the early 2000s, other rappers, and they would all quote Vince Carter. I'll bang you like Vince Carter from the baseline.
Yeah.
So I will give him that. But to answer that question of the 3 best seasons.
All right, Damon over Vince. That's controversial, but let's move on.
Okay. We also have another question, Skip.
Mm-hmm.
We have one from our boy. Right out there, Prob Orange, out on the West Coast.
Hey, what's up, guys? Congratulations to you guys to the point. 3 years is a very long time, so I'm very happy for you guys. You guys have accomplished this 3 years. But I do have a question for you guys. Since it has been 3 years, I want to ask you guys, Skip and Brian, give me your 3 favorite teams throughout the years that are not the Toronto Raptors. So 3 teams around the NBA. It could be any year. I want to ask you guys, who are your favorite teams? Let me know. And once again, guys, congratulations on the 3 years.
Oh, my goodness. Prob, you're really going to run us like that, dude? You're really going to run us like that?
I got nothing. I honestly got nothing.
Yeah, I got it. You want it? You take it first. My brother.
So I got nothing on this. Like, I'm not a bandwagoner. I'm not a guy who jumps teams. I'm a Raptors fan through and through. I root for my guys. In the playoffs, you'll jump on a Cinderella team once in a while, but
Number one's got to be the Raps winning the championship for you, bro.
Yeah, but all right. If I got to pick 3, I'm just gonna rack my brain. I'm gonna go the Warriors. When they were just coming up, like the first year they won the title. I think that was 2015.
Before Durant or after Durant?
No, before Durant. Before they'd ever won anything, when everyone was still doubting them, they were kind of like proving the naysayers wrong, and it was just like exciting to see them shooting all the threes and just doing stuff that hadn't really been done before. It was exciting. So yeah, I'll go with the Warriors. My second team, I'm actually gonna go the Thunder before the Harden trade, the 2012 Thunder.
What?
Yeah, 2012 Thunder. That was
Harden,
an exciting
Westbrook, and Durant.
And Serge Ibaka, don't forget.
And Serge?
Our boy.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good team.
I mean, I wasn't a fan of those guys, but like it was exciting to watch them. You know what I mean? Like it was a moment in time. And then for my third team, I don't even know. Like, so I was thinking going way off the board. And
whoa, where are you going?
The 2019-2020 Memphis Grizzlies.
What the Fett?
JV, man.
Sorry, I've been watching Boba Fett. The Fett?
JV. They were a young team with JV. I'm so mad that they don't have JV anymore, so I can't cheer for them with Ja Morant. Like that Grizzlies team is awesome. I wish they had just kept JV, so I could just cheer for him on a good team. Like that's what I want. I love JV, man. So I'm gonna go way off the board with those. I mean, I was looking at some other teams and like, yeah, there's got to be some teams out there you respect for like championship winning teams. Like you go the Spurs, you go the Pistons of like the early 2000s. Those are teams I respected, but those are not teams I cheered for. I cheered for the Grizzlies last year because I was like, or 2 years ago, because I was like, JV, yeah, man, like, come on, you could do this.
God damn it, Skip! let me answer this question.
All right,
both of us.
you give
And
us good
just to
answers. You give
clarify-
good answers. You give good answers.
Just to clarify your bullshit. Okay? Yeah, and I said it.
Ouch.
I said it, children. I said it, children. Okay. Number one team I gotta go with 05 Pistons.
That's fair. The only reason I didn't
Rip.
pick them,
Rip, Chauncey, Prince, both Wallaces. Come on, that's a team. When you want to ask what team, that's a team. None of those guys try to stand out and shine out. Okay.
the only
Now,
reason.
if you want to go,
Sorry, just let me jump in real quick. The only reason I didn't pick those Pistons is because I didn't actually cheer for them because they were in the East. But they're admirable. I get it. Yeah, go on. Go ahead.
they were dope. They
Yeah.
were dope. They were dope. Now let me go with another team. Okay. Let's say the 98 Bulls. Jordan, Harper, Pippen,
Yeah.
right? Rodman, Longley. You also had Steve Kerr on that team. Like, come on. Like, those are good teams. That's a good team. I would pick that
Oh,
team.
it was
I
a
don't know
great
if you saw-
team.
I don't know if you saw the quote, but when they asked Mike, can you take out nowadays LeBron's Lakers? And he was like, yeah, we've been by one. Why? Well, because we're in our 60s.
The thing with the 98 Bulls is like it was old news by then. It's like cheering for the casino.
Yeah. And what's wrong with that? Because those guys buy you drinks. You never been to the casino with the old guys, Skip? Come on. Get on your shit.
I've lost more money than I've won at the casino. Let's put it that way.
I would also have to say, one other team I would love to see is shout out to Donna. Thank you for sending me that picture last night. Kobe, Powell, Lamar on the Lakers. Like that team.
Oh, that team. I thought you were gonna go earlier than that. I knew you were gonna go
No, that
Kobe.
team.
I knew you were gonna go Kobe.
You thought I was gonna go Kobe Shaq?
Yeah.
Listen, I could go John Stockton, Karl Malone,
Yeah.
Jeff Hornacek, right? Byron Scott. We could go there, right? There's a lot of teams, but thank you for that question, bro. Like, dude, that's a crazy question. Like, well, my ultimate team still has to be the guaranteed Pistons. No questions asked.
And
Skip.
they were a great boxing team too.
Oh yeah, can they beat up some of those Paul kids and the Island Boys? I don't know. I would love to see that. That would just be like, crazy. Sorry, that's just me as a YouTuber and you as a YouTuber. I just love to have fun with that. Skip, it's been a crazy 3 years, man. Do you remember the time when, right, the day the Raptors won the championship and you were here at my place and we had a bunch of my neighbors and what did we sing?
Oh, Canada.
Play that clip. Play that
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, with all our sons command.
clip. They all remember it. They all love it. Like even my mother. They all thought it was great. And y'all went out after and had fun downtown. I didn't go with you guys. But that was absolutely great. Like we've come a long way, you and I, my friend. We have actually covered topics where it doesn't come out till months after. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've done some good stuff. Here's to another 3 years. Like we're gonna try and keep it going, keep it coming. We'll be back next week with a little bit more of a Raptors centric
Hardcore!
A bit more of a weekly update show. Back more like what we were doing before I took my little break. But we're going to be coming at you with weekly episodes from now on, and keep covering the Raptors this season, and keep following us, keep subscribing, keep it tuned. We're going to try and get better. I think we can even get better than we were today. I think today was a little bit of a rusty show for us, but yeah,
It was fun.
we'll keep it rolling, and yeah, let's keep it going.
It was our 3 years, Skip. We've gone through a lot together, you and I, my brother. I got nothing but love for you. I got nothing but love for Ty, Jazz, Prob, Reese, Robert, Papa, Kenyon, Alexei, even Kirk.
Yeah, big thanks to everyone who came on as a guest this past year. I think it really helped us grow our profile, and we'd love to have more people coming on as guests. Definitely, if you're interested in coming on, let us know.
Call me.
We're gonna be reaching out to some people, but let us know if you're interested as well, because we're always looking for fresh blood.
Call me. Call me. Call me. Right? It's been nothing but a great ride, and we've been doing our thing, brother. I got nothing but love for you. A lot of people, and we got nothing but love for you guys out there. You guys that have been keeping us going. Shoot, I can't even extend how much I love y'all. But it's been a great ride, Skip, and we're gonna keep going. And shit, you guys watch in the next year, within this year, you guys better watch what's gonna happen, what's gonna go down, what we're gonna do for your Toronto Raptors. Skip, I do have one answer for one of the questions.
Oh, what's that?
Who do we want to have on the show?
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
I want my brother. I'm texting you right now. I want my brother, Mark Strong, my Moby Dick, my great white, to come on the show. And that's all I gotta say.
All right.
So, on behalf of myself, Skip, and everybody that has been on To The Point, and all of you that have been along for the ride so far and are going to continue to be on the ride with us, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, and
peace.